I mean, the main thing is, I mean, I just tell my guys just control the controllables. I mean, it's out of our hands, so we just want to be able to control what we can control and do the best that we can while controlling it. So, I mean, us having just limited scholarship players, I mean, those guys just got to make the most of their opportunity when it's presented. So just go out there having fun and control the controllables.
Is it just kind of one of those things where maybe you couldn't make it through a 12-game regular season, but one game after a little bit of a break to get healthy and stuff?
Oh, for sure. I mean, just being able to play the type of ball that we play in the conference that we play in. I mean, we know week in and week out, I mean, you got to take care of your body. I mean, your body is a resume. So just being able to go out there, take care of your body, and just being able to put your team and yourself in the best position to win. So just, man, health is the main thing in this for this season and just the adversity that we've been faced with as far as injury-wise. So just being able to try to get some rest and try to get everybody in hands on deck so we can go out here and perform.
You guys, go ahead.
How did practice feel for you today? Do you feel like you talked about being healthy for this game? Do you feel like everyone's out there giving it their best? How did practice feel?
It was great actually, just being in the indoor with some heat finally. So the main thing is just being warm, but I feel like everybody's just coming out, having fun, embracing the moment, just embracing being in another bowl game. So just make sure those young guys get a chance to experience it and be able to tell their story that they actually went to a bowl game and got a chance to experience it. So it's been fun, and just my thing is just being able to look at the young guys and actually see them enjoying themselves and just showing them and leading them the way. So it's been fun.
Is there a young guy that's standing out to you right now specifically?
I say Jaden Wilson, receiver. I mean, just with the guys that opted out and going on to fulfill their dreams and their career. So I'm saying Jaden Wilson has stepped up, just being able to just be presented with his opportunity and having fun, and just he's embracing it all. So.
How has December been for you guys? I mean, there's so much going on, coaching changes, transfer portal, and all the other stuff that goes on, recruiting. How has this month been for you, like paying attention to all that stuff?
I try not to. I mean, I know some of the guys that left I'm real close with, but I try not to pay too much attention to it. I mean, I wish them the best in their careers, and I mean, everybody's situation is different. So I mean, I can't put myself in their shoes just like they can't put themselves in my shoes. So just being able to be their friend for them and always be in that corner and rooting them on. But I mean, it's been kind of hectic, but I try not to just over, you know what I'm saying, stress myself out of what's going on with the coaches and all that. I try to focus on myself and how I can better myself in my game to make sure I'm putting myself and my teammates in the best position to win.
Still got all your running backs, 4 starters on the offensive line. Wide receiver, though, is a little bit of a question, and tight end, too. How are things working out there?
It's going smooth, actually. Smoother transition. I mean, just those guys been practicing and getting reps, and just being able to, now their opportunity here, they're just taking advantage of it, and just being able to just on a bigger platform like the Liberty Bowl, and just going out there in front of their families and their support system, just their family getting a chance to see them play. So I'm just looking forward to those guys just going out there and having fun.
A lot of people say that Kansas is going to be playing above themselves because they haven't been to a bowl game in so long. How do you guys make sure you match their energy and spirit and everything?
Just come out and kill the hope fast. I mean, the main thing, we want to jump on them fast, start fast, go out there and play Arkansas football. I mean, that's the main thing, going out there, not letting the atmosphere, none of that, the stage and the game get too big, let the game come to us, and go out there and play our brand of football.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
How's Memphis been for you so far? I mean, I remember someone saying like 2 weeks ago, hey, KJ's going to have a lot of fans there because it's so close to your hometown. What does it feel like being here in Memphis?
It feel like home. I mean, I'm right down the road, like you said. I mean, but overall, though, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm close to home. I got a lot of family and friends coming out to support me on the game. So just being able to just be close to home and have my family and friends come.
I love that. I mean, I feel like energy has been a big topic of conversation. Can Arkansas, like Trey said, match the energy that Kansas is going to come into this game with? What do you feel like? Can you guys do that?
I feel like we can do that. I mean, the main thing, like I said, we just want to get up on them early, try to kill the hope early. But the main thing that we want to go out there and play Arkansas brand of football and not play anybody else's game. We want to dictate the game from start to finish and try to keep the tempo up and try to jump on them early.
Just because when it comes down to that red area zone and we got to get that touchdown or make a big play, I got to be there for my team.
Okay, my last thing. I'm not asking you to give away any game plan, but last year at the bowl, I think Sam was worried about the receiver. No Traylon.
Yep.
Warren, Tyson Moore showed up a little late, and So, do you feel like you might have to lean on the run in this game too?
I wouldn't say that because I feel like every bowl game is you might see somebody new. It's a new year. It's giving the young guys a chance. You know what I mean, to play. So you might mess around and see somebody that you ain't think about seeing this game. So I wouldn't say we focus on the run game. I feel like we got it all, and I feel like it's going to shock a lot of people.
Sorry, one more. But so you're in the huddle with Jaden Wilson, Bryce Stevens, guys who aren't in the first huddle so much. What have you seen out of those guys?
I just feel like they doing their job, staying focused. You know what I mean? I feel like when it comes down to it and you ain't never been in that role, it's just staying focused and just relaxing your mind while you're playing as well. And I feel like during practices, they doing what they got to do, and they doing the studying. So I feel like when it comes down to game time, they're going to be ready.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, Rocket, just kind of talk about practice this morning, how that went for you guys. Do you feel the energy was up? I mean, you're a leader on this team now in this game. Like, how did you feel like it went this morning?
I feel like it went great. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody, really, I feel like today was a focus day. You know what I mean? Just everybody working on their job. I just feel like a really last play before the game, last practice before the game, I feel like that's just like a preparation day. So I just feel like everybody was staying focused, you know what I mean? Had a lot of energy. And I feel like we're going to have a great game.
A lot of people are talking about how Kansas is going to come out and have all of this energy because they haven't been to a bowl game in so long. Do you guys feel like you can match that energy?
Yeah,
a lot of people are saying you can't.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely can, but we're not worrying about no other team. I just feel like we just play our type of football, our style of football, and we'll come out with the victory and the goals that we'll reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you just talked about it there, but this is a different looking team right now. You with the transfer portal and, guys going to the draft. Who do you feel like is stepping up right now? Is there a certain position group, maybe a certain guy, maybe a couple of guys?
Actually, I feel like I said, this right here is going to give all the young guys a chance to pop out, so I really can't tell you who. But I definitely just give a shout-out to all the receivers and just all the young guys in general just to having a chance. I just feel like a bowl game is always to see what we got for next year. You know what I mean? I feel like the bowl game is going to start us off with a 1-0 or – you know what I mean, for a loser win, you know what I mean? So that's the bowl game really is going to start it off for next year. But I definitely say the young guys, I feel like they're going to step up.
What has been your message to some of the young guys being obviously, I feel like you really have been a leader on this team all season long. What has been your message to them?
Just really, I'm a quiet person, so the more I talk, it's like the slight things, it's just being focused, just knowing your stuff, you know what I mean? Because I feel like the first thing I came in, and I feel like the practice speed and game speed is two different things. So I definitely say just knowing their stuff, you know what I mean? Because when you know your stuff, I feel like the nervousness is gone, and you can relax. And I just say another thing is for the young guys, just to relax their mind and figure out like what they can do better during the game while you're playing the game and watching a lot of film.
Do you feel like people will be surprised with what this team can do, on Wednesday?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's going to be starting off with a new year for both teams. But I feel like a lot of people are going to be shocked to what we got.
How do you feel like you like Memphis so far? Have you been here before? Like, how do you like the area?
I'll probably say I've never been here before. I'm not a guy that go out or anything like that. So really just been doing like team events, really. So I really can't tell you how I feel about it. And we're not here like we was here for last year. So it's a chill vibe. They taking care of us like always. But other than that, just chilling.
Just chilling. I love that. You got to do that for leaders. I'm good.
Yeah, actually I do.
Okay.
So every game day show, we pick players of the game who we think is going to have the best performance of the week. Courtney picks you every single week.
Oh, that's love. That's love.
Every
That's
single
love.
week. You never miss a game. We gave you the hardest time. You can pick yourself here. If you had to pick a player for this game, who do you think's going to have a standout performance, and who do you think's going to shine brightest?
What you mean, like as in like the new guys coming in, or?
It could be anybody.
Yeah, I'll probably say me and KJ. I definitely say KJ had it last year, so I feel like it's my time to shine. But I definitely say I like KJ, and then I like one of the young guys. I say Bryce. I feel like he get an opportunity. I feel like he's going to shine. But I ain't really worrying about who get the MVP or anything like that. I want to win first.
What you're doing here, you feel like you always seem so calm, cool, and collected in every single press conference we watch you. What's kind of your message to the team going into Wednesday?
Yeah, it's going to be a physical game, and it's going to be a highly emotional game, Kansas is coming out, first bowl game in a while, they're going to want to win this game really badly, but so do we, We've played one other bowl game before this, in the time I've been here at least. And so it's going to be a highly emotional game, a very, very physical game. Kansas has got a great front seven on defense. I'm pretty sure their offensive line is just as good too. And so it's going to be a very physical game. It's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of strain, and a lot of tenacity to get after the win.
You mentioned, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, look, we have guys that can step up. Don't worry was your message? Like, we have guys that can step up. Do you feel that way even more after having that practice this morning and kind of being in the final stretch right now?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, your confidence only grows with the more practice and the more reps you take. And those young guys have really shown out during these practices. They've really shown up and showed that they're ready to answer the bell. You know, they're going to be in a new environment on Wednesday, and it's going to take some adapting. You know, then no one's going to play a perfect game. You know, not even the most veterans you have on this team are going to play a perfect game. And so, you know, the grace to fail is something that is a great learning tool. You know, because they're going to fail at some point. But how they respond to that failure, you know, if they drop a pass or they miss a block or something like that, what you do the next play is going to ultimately determine whether we win or not. You know, if you get down in the dumps and you're not really worried about it and you're like all in your head about it, you're going to miss even more blocks, you're going to drop even more balls. But this team, those young guys are way too resilient to let that happen.
I love it. I feel like Hawk fans
Hopefully.
Hopefully they'll really be like, oh yeah, this is great. Dalton, that practice this morning, how did it help you guys, you know, being in the indoor facility at Memphis? You know, what from that practice did you take away?
Yeah, biggest thing I took away was kind of we're getting that speed of the game kind of in, you know. We're making sure that the last practice that we're getting, because tomorrow's going to be walkthroughs, the last practice we're getting is as fast as we can go, you know, from tempo standpoint, from just during the play standpoint, from just the transitions, everything in between. We're trying to go as fast as we can, make everything as crisp and as sharp as we can. And so confidence goes even higher. You know, Thursday's all about building confidence. You know, if you have bad reps on Thursdays, you know, your teammates aren't going to be confident in you because that's it. That's the last time you can do this thing. And so, you know, it was a really good day. Repeats were few and far between, so it was a really great day. Physical, fast, and it was awesome.
That's awesome. A lot of people are talking about, and you just mentioned it, Kansas hasn't been to a bowl game in quite some time, and that you know, they're coming out and they're like, we want to win this game so bad. But you guys do too. People seem to be forgetting that, hey, y'all want to win this one just as much as they do. You know, do you kind of feel that that's the attitude around the team right now, or is it something else?
Oh no, absolutely. You know, this is a hungry team, regardless of who the opponent is, where we're playing, what it is. Everybody loves winning. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's some enigma that we just don't want to go out and play a game. Like no, our job is to play football. Our job is to win football games, and we're very excited to do that. We're very enthusiastic to do it, and like I said before, like second bowl game, 6 years I've been here that we've actually gone to. I know 2020 got canceled and everything, but team's excited. You know, a lot of us haven't done this experience before. You know, this is my second time doing it. I'm super fired up about it. You know, and I'm very, very excited, and I think the team is even more excited. All good.
How was Memphis so far for you? Have you been here before?
Oh yeah, no, I've never been to Memphis. Staying in the Peabody, very nice hotel, a lot of history there. Memphis has been awesome. Haven't had too much of a chance to explore yet. We're gonna get this afternoon and tonight to do that. I think we're gonna go Dave and Buster's or something at 4, and then there's a rodeo we're gonna go to after that. So, and then we'll get like 2 or 3 hours of downtime after that to go, you know, kind of go eat something at a restaurant, go look around. But today's kind of the last day we get to look around the city because tomorrow is all locked in meetings, walkthroughs, everything like that because it's the day before the game.
Is that nice to have that time, that moment for you guys to kind of bond together and have those moments and those experiences before you lock in totally tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely, because that's one of the crucial parts of kind of the bowl experience is A, you get, I think it's like 15 extra practices or whatever it is, and B, you allow your team to get even closer because you have all these team functions you go to, you have a lot of camaraderie, your teammates are out in this city that none of you guys have been to before, or some of you guys have, and you just go exploring and you have fun. And you know, it's time outside of a practice, it's time outside of meetings and stuff that we hang out and have fun, and it's been a blast so far.
Tell me how it's been so far here in Memphis. I mean, I know you haven't been here so long, but you guys got to practice over at Memphis State indoors. So thank goodness.
Yeah.
Right? It was snowing this morning.
He did.
Practice this morning?
It was good. You know, we were flying around. That's what Thursday practice is what it was. It's what it's all about, is flying around, getting confident in a lot of guys, you know, guys who need to step up into big roles. And like I said, guys look great. Guys look like they're flying around and, you know, look ready to go.
Talk about guys stepping up. That's the big topic of conversation this week is we're going to see some guys step up.
Yeah.
Who so far has stood out to you in practice? Do you feel like everyone is stepping up to the challenge?
Yeah, like I said, there's no specific everyone stepping up to the challenge. It's a thing of, you know, guys have been practicing and not shining under the light, and, you know, we're confident in them. We know what they can do. Now it's time for them to go out there. Like you said, we're all confident in them. It's now time for the fans and everyone else to see what they can do.
For you want to step up as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you excited for that opportunity?
Oh, yes, of course. I think just as all the other guys are excited about it. And like I said, just, doing our best, doing our part, doing our job, and what we can do to help this team win.
There's been some question marks, in certain position groups, right? With the guys going to the portal, with the guys going to the draft, one of them the tight ends. Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
kind of talk to us about how that group is looking so far?
Oh, it's always a next person up mentality, and we've always been prepared. Coach Turner's done a great job with us, preparing every single one of us. Everyone's stepped up into their role, and working together. Like I said, doing our job, and that's all we can do.
How is Coach Turner assimilated to the Arkansas way of life so
Yeah,
far?
he's done a great job. I think it's been a quick 2 weeks for him. It's been quick for him, but he's learning well, and he's learning with us, and we're learning from him. And that's the way to go. He's been always helping me. He's thinking like, hey, how can I learn this, or what can I do to help you? It's been very helpful, and I think it's been a seamless transition.
A lot of people are talking about how Kansas, haven't been in a bowl game in a while, so they're going to come out with a lot of energy, be really excited. But can you guys match that energy? What do you have to say to those people who are like, no, Arkansas can't match it?
We're doing what we do. We know what we do, and it's always worked, and that's what our plan going into it, and that's how we're going to do things, and it's how I've always done things, and we're confident in that.
Do you feel good knowing that, hey, KJ's out there with you guys, you've got Rocket, there are those solid key players on the offense that are going to be playing this game?
Yeah, it's always good having those guys and a lot of other pieces, and like I said, we're confident. We've been confident for the past 2 weeks in how we prepared, and we're looking forward to, giving our best come Wednesday.
Is there anyone that you want to shout out that you think has really stepped up to the challenge, maybe a young guy that maybe people would be interested to see?
I think all the young guys, every guy that's having this opportunity to, come into this spotlight, every guy's, putting in that work, putting in that time, and I think they're all going to, do their best, and I think it'll pay off. I really do.
And how has Memphis been for you guys? I know you're practicing, so are you excited to see the city a little bit?
Yeah, no, it's came in at night and it was dark and you couldn't really see anything, but this morning it was good. The people around here have been awesome to us. They've treated us well. It's been a fun experience, and looking forward to doing more of these next couple of days. So,
Thanks so much.
thanks so much.